everybody. Back again. I didn't think I would have some free time tonight, quiet time. So yeah, it's going to be a little paint o'clock. We have to get through the 5 Sicarians, the 1 Data Smith, and the 3 Cataphrons. I think we can do Cataphrons tonight because they're the most complicated of the models right now that we have. Plus, then if I finish them, I can actually glue them together because I've been keeping the torso and the treads separated for the time being. Because I want them to be. I want to get in the nooks and crannies before I can actually, glue it together. I can't reach them anymore. So that means we're going to start out with a nice Runefang steel to get into some of them, that armor, some of them tread lines. I don't know what I want to do with the treads. Like, obviously, they're going to be caked in snow, so it's probably going to have a little Valhalla blizzard on them. A little dirt in there. It's a little dirty, grumpy snow. But until we get to that point, let's get the bodies, the majority of the rest of the tank itself, and we'll see where we go from there. So, Runefang is laid out. Wipe that off the hand. Let's get to painting. Fungus shirt. What up, nerd? Afternoon. Oh, man. It is the darkest of night right now. Painting's going well, I think. All I've really done right now is silver highlights on my cataphrons and this tank body. I'm trying to get through the cataphrons today. I did the... It's not that one, that one looks silly. Did the Castellans yesterday with the gold, silver, and bronzing that I think looks really snazzy. It's just a good color scheme overall. Anything will be a better day than yesterday. Yesterday was a terrifying day. Thank you. This has to be one of the easiest songs to play because it is on every one of these ensemble playlists like 15 goddamn times. Trying to get down in between the treads right now. I gotta get like weathering dust, I've heard it's called. So I can just kind of plap on them a little bit. Let's see, which ones are silver on the hip? I'm going to make different ones for each one. Did I not silver any of the lower ones? I didn't. Interesting. Silver, gold, bronze, silver, gold, bronze. We did that. Silver, bronze, gold. That way then the front one's gold. The bronze, silver into there, and then blah, blah, blah. Oh, jeez. I remember when I was a kid, I had a long gravel driveway because I grew up in the countryside. And it was the first nice day. Finally got my bike out of lockup, as we call it. And as I'm getting up to speed, trying to remember how everything works, I hit the wrong brake. I hit the front tire brake. And I go up, bounce for a second, and then just flip right onto my head. I just kind of picked the bike up and walked it back into the garage and said, maybe tomorrow. That was it. This one's silver. That one. Silver, bronze, this one here. But yeah, as for yesterday, it started out fine. I had a very rare Saturday off, which in the hospitality industry is like as far and few between as you can get. So I had a day off. Managed to get to the Warhammer store and get the free mini of the month, which is an Age of Sigmar unit. I have no desire to even use it, but it's free, so I'm gonna take it. In fact, I might make it be what one of these guys is running over. Went to Walmart to pick up a few things. Found limited, so they say, variant color of the Cowboy Bebop vinyl, so I had to pick that up as well. Like I said, it was a good day. Then I get home, I go into my basement to do my laundry, and there's a giant, and I mean fucking giant, dead mouse just laying in the center of my basement. And invasive rodents really fuck me up. Like, it is a to my core issue. Like, no. So yeah, I had to take care of that. That was great. Yeah, if there's one, and I mean If I didn't know the iconography of a rat, long nose, thick tail, it could have easily been mistaken for a rat. It was that goddamn big. Um, oh, bike slams are the absolute worst. I know, like it would be like holding a sweet potato or something. I put on some vinyl gloves, which I usually paint in, but I didn't today for some reason. Um, 3 grocery bags, a dustpan. I did not want to touch it. I didn't want to look at it. Nothing. I wish these treads were in different states of movement instead of being in the exact same lock formation. So if you had the perception of movement. Like, I don't mind rodents in their natural sense. Well, I had a pet rat for a while. It's because my ex, we had 3 of them, but one of them was attuned to me. Sit there on the couch playing video games with the damn thing on my shoulder. No issue. If they're invasive, I turn into a 1960s cartoon housewife. It, they, I don't like being surprised by them. I think that's what it is. There was a few times at one of my old jobs I had to be called out to be a minor exterminator. No problem doing that. Nothing about it makes sense. Rats are cool. You get chill rats. Mr. Long Flops with 69 nice months? My boy. Here comes Honey Boo Boo. I've been doing this too long for so little return. Like, the dog was freaking out at the event, so I knew something was up because, I thought I heard something earlier in the day, but I was just downstairs priming all of these guys with my spray can, and my partner was like, he probably just smells the spray paint. I mean, okay, that's plausible. That makes sense. So I think nothing of it, but he is like, damn, at this floor vent for some reason. Thought nothing of it, and then the next day, there's big dead mouse just laying there. If all my underwear weren't already dirty, I'd have probably dirtied another pair. The original version of the song was stuck in my head yesterday. This one's got a different front end than the other two. I think they all have different front ends. This one has 3 teeth. Like that. This one's got 4. Focuses. This one's got 5. I guess I got a 1, 2, 3 situation here. So you will be painted differently, I suppose. You're so wide open. Other than my shenanigans, how's life on your end, nerd? You two flops, if you're still in here. I know you're the type to come in, drop the sub, and then never speak again. Real G like that. What about some theory and more? Oh, I feel that. Trying to sleep in general is just a rough time. Um, 2 days before we opened the restaurant I'm at now, I broke my arm. So, like, I get it. Not wanting to call out is the worst feeling in the world, but sometimes you gotta do it. There's a bunch of us already. They're just like, hey, let's either unionize or tell them we need to fucking change things before this NFL draft comes to town. Really not looking forward to that. What you ruffling at, Mister Pupper Man? Trying to sleep with friggin' broken arm. Plus, with daylight savings time, that screws you up a lot. I was randomly given all morning shifts this week, which cool, finally. The first 60-degree day. Oh man, I wish. Ours were like it went from 40 to 70 and then back to 50. It's gonna spike back up to 70 and then go back down to 30s and snow one last time. I think on Thursday they're calling for snow. And I'm for it. Big fan of the snow. You know, I get it. I'm from the Great Lakes region, just the eastern side of it. I tell people that I used to go to school and there was 8 feet of snow on the ground, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's just what happened." Trying to make sure I paint all these nodules the same color. Swipe. Swipe. Oh yeah, no, me too. Well, used to be. No, Lake Ontario. Yeah, I was off Ontario. Guess I live closer to Erie now, but nowhere near the lakes themselves. I'm a little more inland now. Which still, every now and then they creep up. This was a hellacious year for snow. Again, completely for it. We needed it. Kids deserve winter, god damn it. I deserve winter. I just couldn't live in Florida. Like, I'm a kitchen person. I don't think I could do any other job that pays. I just don't think I could do any other type of job. Um, I hate being hot. It doesn't make any sense. But I can stand being in a kitchen for a long time. That's on the silver. So let me check my other computer real quick for something. Oh, oh my body hurts. Oh, my body hurts. Yeah, my body hurts. Oh, my body. Stream on one computer and support my friend's streams on the other one. Because I'm a nice person. My entire family, my father, my brother, cousins, uncles, grandfather, were all either some combination of farmer, mechanic, or truck driver. My dad being all three. And I went, nope, I'm not gonna do it. And I went into cooking. And this October will be year 18 completed. I've been doing this a long time. Let's do Balthazar. Moved down here away from my family for college to learn how to cook. Never went back. That was 2008. So, yeah, this is just... Yeah, like I know how to tinker around and fix my own stuff, which I think everybody should know how to do. But plus, if I desperately need to and it's drivable, I can take my stuff back home and just have a warm shop to work on it. Let's do bronze on it. Tell me, plate. Oh, yeah, it's always fun on the fun days. But what's the definition of fun? Like, I enjoy just absolute chaos going through it that I can control. Like, the kitchen is my happy place, which is a weird thing for some people to hear because you see it and you're like, what is going on? But surely it's just the spot to be. Never learned how to properly build a computer. Mine is held together with black magic and wishes. It works. Like the CIA or the Culinary Institute of America. Big difference. That said, there is an FBI building like in town from here. Not too far away. Gotcha. Dum, 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 dum. I hate the front one. I don't know how or why. I haven't kept up with anybody, any of my old culinary classmates. Like, as far as I know, I think a lot of them got out of it, which sucks. You spend all that money and everything on it, but hey, be happy. And now I just cook, paint, play games. God. And a buddy of mine. Oh God, we met at our last job. We were supposed to start this job together, but the GM dicked him over. And he's like, "Yeah, me and GM go way back." Uh, Turned out we dated and fucked the same girl. I'm like, why do you start a conversation like that, brother? Don't tell me you're Eskimo brothers with the fucking GM. Get out of here. Had a good laugh about that. I'm gonna leave the tank lead belcher. Do the accents in gold, but keep the main thing like that dull gray. Earpiece here, bronze. The front's gonna all be good. It's great when you find those people that you click from and it works very well. Like I said, the guy who got dicked over, we've just established that we're the same person. Like if one of us starts something and walks away, the other will just show up and finish it, regardless of what it is. Um, but yeah, you got dicked over when we switched from where we were all working to this new place I'm currently working at. And I just feel bad. Because he was a good dude. Everybody else is like, he's a piece of shit. I'm like, yeah, no, but we work together very well. And that's very hard to find. It's the bronze on him. Here's our bronze so far. If it focuses in. Hey, it actually kind of focused for a second. Hate that it keeps focusing on me when there's something right here. There we go. Focus on the little man. Yeah? 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 Camera. I try to be the smallest piece of shit, at least in terms of working. Like, everybody in my kitchen's angry all the time. So I have to be the voice of reason and enjoyment with life. I mean, honestly, it's gotten better right now. I think I'm starting to rub off. But I'll still, make fun of shit. You make the really bad jokes that you can't say on Twitch. Or YouTube for that matter. Yeah, you might be able to say I'm on YouTube. There's right-wing people on there all the time. We're on the front. See, I am of the mind, and you don't have to be of the same mind, that I believe front of the house should get free meals just as back of the house usually does. At least every place I've worked, back of the house got free meals. Because I'm making them, and I don't tell anybody. Because in my mind, in most cases, most scenarios outside of big parties, big events, they make so much less than I do. And the fact that they gotta pay and I don't is fucking stupid. Is it sound business acumen? No. Do I own a business? No. Would I? Sure. Will I keep that in place? Of course. Yeah, sure, it's not your responsibility to keep people fed or anything, but just stay away from the big ticket items. We have shrimp cocktail and fucking steak kebabs on our menu. You can't get those. That's it. Everything else was free. Free, wide open. We're trying to be this big, fancy place, but we have half of a bar menu and cheap-ass prices. I'm like, guys, we gotta change something here. The winter almost fucking killed us. And they're expecting to be going good for the NFL draft. I think we're gonna all get fired that week. Much to my dismay, my entire kitchen is electric, and we have very poor insulation. So we opened in July. We've only been a place for like 7 months right now, and the guys who own it aren't restaurant people. They're all real estate people, so they get fucking mad that they're not turning a profit immediately when you're just not going to. So they bought all new equipment. I have never, ever seen a dish machine with less than 100 washes on it. There's insanity. I mean, they all suck regardless. When we started, there was no exhaust in the kitchen. There was no intake. So all of the heat just sat in there. And we had 500-degree turbo shift that we cook everything out of. Mostly everything. We have this giant Eka steamer that is just pumping heat into this tiny room. This living room, or this dining room I'm sitting in, is bigger than the kitchen. And we're just making it work, and they're getting mad at us still. And I'm like, look, we're doing what we can with what you provided us. Um, we have the NFL draft in a month, and we are booked solid. The Dan Patrick show is going to be broadcast from our building, and all of us are kind of getting disgruntled already. Just like, what if we all just quit like a week before? Everywhere in the city is hiring really good hours or really good pay because of the NFL draft. Everybody wants to be the place. So it's not like it'd be hard to find a job. And like, I'm the fucking guy in this kitchen. I make the menus. I just started getting the ability to order things now, finally, which we've needed for months. But you don't want to fucking listen to me. You want to bitch about my chef pants. I'm getting off a tangent here. Yeah, like we have to 86 things. We have no storage space. We don't have a walk-in. And with that, I also mean we have a walk-in cooler. It's a 6-story building. The walk-in cooler is on 1. The kitchen is on 6. And it was installed backwards, and they lost a part in transit, so it's not even hooked up yet. It's built. The door's open to the back wall, so you can't even get a cart into it or anything. Yeah, no, these are fucking real estate people. They have no idea what they're doing. They wanted to open up like 3 years ago, but COVID fucked them over. So now they're rushing to get everything in place, and it's gonna fucking bite us all in the dick. At the end of the day, they wanted a clubhouse for themselves. Rich white fucks want a clubhouse. But we have like a cigar lounge for them, mostly. This 500-person event space, a fancy cocktail bar and rooftop lounge. I wish I worked shoulder to shoulder with my owners. That's it. I wear fancy chef pants, like the fucking silly print pants. I got pasta pants, I got shark pants. Love those. The owner fucking hates them. Says they're not professional. You got people on your front of the house staff that are like days away from being evicted because they're not making enough to pay rent. I think there's a few issues other than my goddamn pants that every customer loves. And I've mentioned many times that I'll quit before I stop wearing them. But he won't say that to me. He will not tell me himself. He will send the GM, who I've known since the job before this, and the front of the house manager. If I run into him myself wearing the pants, nothing. Never gets brought up. Yeah. Like, my hair's long. I put it in a ponytail and I bun it up. It doesn't go past my shoulders. I haven't seen a single one drop into a food. I'm hyper vigilant about it. But if I decide to walk across the floor, I'm gonna get shit about it. I just wish I had money so I could open up my own thing. I'd love to have a food truck right now. Back plate, these bronze. The front plate will be gold. They bought us coats because, again, professional, but it's 20 degrees hotter in the kitchen right now than anywhere else in the building. So like they're out front, they're all happy. They got big ass garage doors that open up, and we are standing still, sweating our asses off. I have my own personal coat. I'm the only one who does, and I have enamel pins on it because it's the individualism. I hate being a fucking cog. Like that's the same reason I got the fancy pants. It's just like, hey, this dude is silly. People like him. At least that's what I tell myself. What the fuck is this Animal Crossing edge? But I won't wear the coat in the kitchen. Nobody can see me, and it's way too goddamn hot. I'm a big dude. I work with a lot of other big dudes. If 5 of us got on the elevator at one time, it'd be a violation. Yeah. Like I take this laptop, which I bought for this job, so I could sit around and do admin work on it if we're slow or whatever. Like I'm making menus, I'm coming up with party shit, figuring out pricing now, trying to do it all. And I do not get paid anywhere near what I should for doing that kind of workload. And they're going to start getting the quality that they're paying me for. Should that be bronze or should that be green? Oh, fuck, that should be green. Oops. Let's bronze this a little bit there. Let's touch up a green on this Catafront. I missed his entire shoulder with the original run by. Little Caliban. Yeah, see? Not my thing, but hey, perks. There was a point where all of us were able to look at the tape for the day using Toast. And then suddenly that disappeared. And we had a meeting about, hey, that's not your guys' job. You don't have to worry about that. All that stuff. Just trust us. And like I said, one person's on the verge of getting evicted because they can't afford to pay rent. One person had to leave because they couldn't find a house after their landlord was like, hey, I'm going to rent this place out for the draft, so get out. Which is just a scumbag fucking move. Somebody couldn't pay their fucking mortgage. If your family house staff can't fucking live on what you're paying them, and you're not doing anything to bring more people in, especially during the winter months, because that's fucking death knell, then you're losing my trust. I keep throwing around unionization. Yeah. Like, I just want to know how much we're making in a day. When we started, we were doing $22,000 to $30,000 a night, just because we were new and fancy, which is great, wonderful. We didn't have any of the fucking kinks worked out, so we were getting pretty iffy reviews across the board. Not terrible, but not great, and there's no reason for people to come back. We're not giving them a good enough experience for that. Now that winter is finally going away and we're rebounding a little bit, we're making like 7, but still, it's not good. I actually didn't check today. Today was brunch, which is fucking trash anyway. Our brunch shift is a fucking joke. We had 60 people for Pilates that they use some of our room for. Because again, 6-story building, we got fucking space. And I don't think 30 of them ordered anything. I didn't think this stream was going to turn into me bitching about everything, but hey, here we are. I'd like to not be this type of negative person, but hey, look at the world we live in. It's the world we live in. Oh, I have this brush just actually like bend and get in the spots I need to get into. That's just a good feeling. Dun, 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 dun. These are supposed to be like little low hanging missile launchers, but because of the shape and now the color I'm putting on them, they look like just little Duracell batteries. I think I should put some level of opacity behind text chat whenever it comes live. It's gotta be hard to read if you're not in here. Just like, yeah, there we go. Just censor it all out. Cross these wires here. Cross these tubes over here. I like to do more cooking on the stream in general. If I'm by myself in the prep kitchen, which I don't think I will be anymore, just because we're hiring a few people, I was bringing the laptop in and just like setting it up while I did prep, and that was fun. There's one from earlier in the week where I was doing kebabs and wings, and then people started coming in, and I went, "Well, motherfucker." Ooh. I've only played Blood Bowl on Steam, which I do enjoy a lot. I was part of a league for a little while, and I did terrible. But damn it, I played. That's what matters. Just over in the bathroom. I got my free Dark Oath. I think it was called. I don't remember what it was called anymore. The free mini from yesterday. I get that. I've been wanting to get into war games for years. I have some hordes, which I don't even think they make those anymore. I mean, they make War Machines still. That started coming back. I don't know if they had my horde boys yet. And like we just never got around to it, and yeah, exactly. Shit. I just realized the box is right next to me. Hordes, baby! That was the Legion of Everblight. Love that story. Gotta pick that up later. But like I said, we never got around to building the models properly. I didn't have the type of money back in the day. And then it went away. Then we started playing Blood Bowl because it was there. I enjoyed it a lot. Had that league going on, and now, like last year, when Space Marine 2 came out, me and my buddies got into that real good, and I was like, well, what if I want to start reading the rules to actually play Warhammer? Because Tabletop Simulator's a thing. We can play it on there. It'd be great. Nobody wanted to play it on there. And then 6 months go by, and my buddies are like, Total Warhammer 40K looks really cool. Let's get into that. I was like, where the fuck were you guys 6 months ago when I was into it? So now they finally got into it properly, and I don't think I want to bring this. I want to gold those. Yeah, that's a gold trim there. Okay, I think that's good for bronzing on that. So my buddies finally got into Warhammer. I reluctantly now am into it as well. I'm not reluctantly into it. I've been focusing a lot of my time in doing it like this for content's sake. Because I want to. And they already got 1,000 armies, they got games in, and I work a weird kitchen job. It's really hard to get games in. I got Halo Flashpoint, which, if you don't know that one, is Warhammer Light, more or less. It's a really good game, but like very rules gentle, I'd say. I do want to get the rest of the expansions for it though, especially since they just said that they're doing Big Team Battle expansion. That's also half of where my color scheme for this came from, for my AdMech. Green and gold have been my colors since Halo 2. Hell, Flashpoint is made by Mantic Games, and Army Painter did a collab and made paints specifically for that game, including 3 new ones that were only released for that, won't be released again apparently. And I was like, well, shit, I want the Master Chief Amber Visor. Turns out that was just greedy gold, which, in Citadel, is Retributor armor, which I have. Hence why these motherfuckers got the Master Chief Gold Visor, which is really hard to see because of the glare. Big fan of that. I've seen that Star Wars one. It does look really fucking good. Some of the guys in my Discords that are kicking around are doing Fallout tabletop. Hey, Jay. I need a weapon. I got a couple. Hold on. Suit up. You got any weapons? I need to paint them. I wish I had something to do with Covenant back there, Bomb. Boop, boop. I need it. Not done painting. I love my Castellan robots, except for the one that was supposed to be Big Fucking Kick, but now it looks like he's Michigan J. Frog. I'm gonna give him a little cane and top hat. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my right tongue girl. I show my coworkers against their will sometimes, like, hey, look what I'm doing. Check out my painting. I don't have a life. So look at my hobby, please. And the ones asked me like 4 times, do you use a magnifying glass or anything on those? I'm like, no, I just strained my eyes really badly. Hell yeah, Corsairs. Missiles. Got the Duracells up there. We'll gild them up. A little gilder. That's what I was doing. I was painting the bottom of this. Ooh. Like hold on, I got a knife that looks like that. Kind of like this. Ooh. Hurt or helped? Alright, yeah, the deeper purple. These are really cool knives, though. Yeah, I don't know any techniques on how to do fancy paint yet. Like, I feel like if I knew how, there could have been a cool gradient on the wings of my Taraxi. Doing that what's it called? When you gradiate it on the copper to make it look like it's super heated. Like where it's the copper, then kind of the purplish, and then the black tipped at the end. Like some of the gradients people do are absolutely insane, and I want to learn. There's gotta be something. Definitely not from Citadel. I don't think they're gonna have it, but maybe like speed paints. Is this guy really gonna have gold tailpipes? I think he's gonna have golden tailpipes. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if I could, like, going back to these guys, doing something with this because it's supposed to be a phosphor, like just gradiate it, make this all burnt out in the front. Uh, yeah, it's. I don't. I'm not that smart. I did that backwards. Oh, I know, but sometimes at this point, I want to get my guys done. If I keep looking up techniques and thises and that's, I will never finish painting these. And I only have 1,000 points right now. I gotta get another 1,000. Alex is gonna fucking kill me. Like I have a can of spray varnish right now. And I feel like once I varnish them, that's it. I can't paint them anymore, right? Or can I paint on the varnish and then just varnish it again? All right, tell me about glazing. Because in my mind, I think about pottery. It's kiln work, glazing pots. Look, I'm trying to get stuff done soon because Thursday is combat patrol night at my new place I'm going to. And I need to learn more. So at least the combat patrol is done. That is finished. Okay, yeah, that's what we were just talking about, glazing. I guess if that's what it's called. I thought it was just gradiating, like a gradient. I wish I could get the focus better. Like, this is as zoomed in as this camera will go. I think. It has a bad habit of, yeah, it has a bad habit of resetting itself. You have to kind of see it a little bit. Stop the autofocus. That ain't it. Alright, keep the autofocus. Whatever. Right. You can kind of see things now. Hit a little bit of the bright light. Yeah, look at them colors. They're in there. Somewhere. Giving the camera as much light as it can possibly have. Liking how these are coming out so far. Retributor, I choose you. Yeah, like if I could have done that glaze, um, like again on the phosphor torches and Taraxi wings, I'm I'm still not a fan of how these wings came out, but hey, I was trying techniques, and this one's kind of got a little basing on it. It's got some Valhalla Blizzard down there. Basing is the next big fucking problem I gotta figure out. Because, like, with these guys, I want to have a little Valhalla Blizzard and then, like, pat it down some so you can see the tread marks coming by. Maybe one kind of going up something. One coming down something. Like, maybe into a river or something. Like, one tread down. Running a fucking dude over. that's that's kind of what I want to use this guy for. The Dark Oath Marauder, I think he was. Dragged behind. But we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm not done with bronze. What the fuck am I doing? I'm getting a step ahead of myself. I still got a whole other tank to color. Talking about glazing and fucking Corsairs and shit. What was the one in the front of the silver? Sorry. I think once all this is done, though, I can finally glue the bodies on. Like, I've been very behind in actually doing that. thing I really got to do is learn army composition, how it works, how to actually make the most out of something. I was told, hey, yeah, just do what looks cool first. I went, that. And it's turning into a pain-ass nightmare. Of course, I picked one of the most expensive armies to paint, or dye, build, and paint. Because everything's so fucking detailed. But that's what we're here for. And a buddy of mine picked Necrons and like, paint the Skelly Men? Nah. Granted, these are just basically humanoid Necrons. Or inhumanoid. Especially the next set that are coming out as well. They're literally just the same model. Little browns here and there just to make things pop. Alright. Now we can go to Retributor. Get our gold in there. And then we'll splash some Slanesh Gray onto the heads. Because they actually have heads. They got some exposed flesh. Might need a Retributor. It's starting to dry out. Or just getting bad shakes. Either or. Is that my partner's home? Yep, definitely home. Hi, honey. Mama. These are just
Wow, the treads look great, babe.
I'm gonna put a secondary color on the actual outside. Because it's just the inner ones have the bit of lining on them.
Look who I caught.
Toad's cool. One of the most Pokemons there were.
Yeah. It's very Pokemon. Hi. Chuff. Chuff.
The boy be absolutely fucking chuffed.
I also caught Wattrel, who is a flying penguin.
He's a kestrel.
Oh,
Type of bird.
gotcha. Like, no, he's a fucking type of bird.
Not a lot of gold detailing on here, but it's gold. It's just how it is.
It's there.
The chest emblem and some bits and pieces all around. It's just there to accent.
Yeah. I got a shiny Skorupi with 0 stars.
Can I see? Okay. I was like, which one's that? Scorpion.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Scorpion puppy, Skorupi.
That's one way to remember it.
Yeah, that's how I remember it.
Get that eyepiece. Oh, this guy's got a fucking belt buckle. Yeah, gold that out. He's the rodeo champ. He's got a smaller belt buckle. More like a belly button, but it's gonna be gold. That looks nice.
It's gotta be good.
It's like his little belly button thing.
Yeah.
Third one actually has the skull emblem as the belt buckle, so
That's cute.
he's yeed his last haw. Oh, shit. My hand decided to go unsteady on me, and I kind of got gold in a few places I shouldn't have. I don't know. It's an easy fix. I just don't want to do it. So, where did my last one go? I thought you were fist bumping.
No. I stand. I catch. And I get spin. Bonus.
Stand so.
When do you work tomorrow?
I'm scheduled 11 to 5, but go in early, leave early type situation.
Mm.
Or
I'm just curious.
sounds good.
Me being curious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing. Um, oh, me and Joe are gonna go check out the sober spot or whatever. What's it called? Yeah, that's what it's called. I don't know. It's a new queer place in Pittsburgh. I want to check it
Sounds like a Gale.
intentionally. Yes.
Yeah. Non-discrimination. It's like non-denomination.
So I'm off until like next Monday.
But you quit.
No, I haven't yet,
Okay.
but all of my shifts have been taken, so I'm not on the schedule this week.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and do something with my life.
I have faith in you.
It's one of us.
Believe in me who believes in you.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yeah. Your faith in me fuels my faith in you.
Sounds good.
Well, that's how it works. Golden tip pipes.
I finished reading my Lady Autism book.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was it kind of ended on a bummer.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now I get to read. Oh. This is really cool. I'm excited. I think it sounds like I'm not excited.
How did I get so much gold paint?
The Asper Kids Secret Book of Social Rules. It's by the same author. So, yeah, she, this was before Asperger's was,
Deemed a sin.
well, no, before it was blended with, like, just autism spectrum disorder. It was like, you have Asperger's if you're smart, but you're bad at social. High functioning autism.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that means.
In my book, so far, it hasn't gone back to death yet,
Mm-hmm.
but the wizard who came back to life, they were trying to find different ways to like send him to the afterlife and get rid of him, and eventually it's just like, well, let's just actually bury him.
Alright.
So they bury him undead alive,
Okay.
and he's like, this sucks. And there was a card on the inside of the coffin for a group meetup of undead, like-minded undead.
Yeah.
Basically, an undead advocacy group.
Yeah.
And he breaks himself out of the coffin, crawls up, goes and meets these people, and it's another zombie guy who died earlier in the book. 2 vampires, an agoraphobic boogeyman, a ghoul, and a wereman.
I were wolf.
No, he's a wolf that during the
Yeah.
full moon turns into a more manner. And he's like, I've gotten in trouble too many times because when a werewolf transforms, well, they keep their pants. They're a little tattered, but they keep them on. But when I transform, well, now I'm just getting public indecency charges.
Tough, buddy.
The agoraphobic boogeyman was the best. Uh, what was the other one? Um, a banshee with I think it was a banshee with a stutter. So he would write down what he wanted to say on notes and hand it to people. I read the best books. I know this song. Why do I know this song? It's from Zelda? It was.
You know it was Smash, but
It was a boogeyman that hid under a chair. Boogeyman. Oh, it's Donkey Kong. Oh, it's Gangplank Alien. I'm so dumb.
Kirby use these though.
Yeah, boogeymen. They jump out, they make a loud noise, they scare you. This one doesn't like to jump out. He's agoraphobic. This, I believe, is Dire Dogs.
Oh, I did get Hera to tell me what her favorite color was. Awesome. I can do this.
Like, this part of the song just makes me think of Katamari Damacy.
Like what?
Katamari,
Yeah.
but it's just do 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 do.
Dude, peppermint in my weed, genius. And it makes it feel better, stretch longer. My weed witch is like such an icon for that.
Glad you found some people.
Found 8 people.
Yep.
Found a lady. Hera said she liked stuff screen, which I was like, girl, you don't have to. She's like, no, I do like it though.
Isn't that the screen?
No, it's more like this one.
Really? It's light? Warpstone? I
It's,
thought it was darker.
it's darker than Warpstone, but it's lighter than
Caliban?
Caliban.
Hmm.
Lighter than Caliban.
Is it Beeltan?
Mm, maybe. Mm,
I got a lot of greens.
it's like really green or something.
I know.
Do you? That's crazy. Wow, I was kind of kidding. It's like kind of joshing. You know? You guys don't need you. Some slice.
Fry.
Spice.
I'm fry.
Eating.
You got the deluxe package with them golden tailpipes. Chat has questions for you.
Oh. Hi, chat.
Hot water in your bong.
Who said that?
Chat. Have you ever tried it?
Have I ever tried it? No, that sounds like it would hurt. I didn't realize that the people could hear me.
Okay, I have chat.
The people.
I didn't think I would hear it either. Because I can sit there at work with a knife and go, don't
Chomp,
pick
chomp.
it up.
Yeah.
Didn't pick that up.
Yeah, well. We can dig up this one. The middle green's a good one.
It soothes the throat, clears your sinuses. The owner of Raw made a video on it. Tried it. It's a game changer.
I usually, well, not in this bong. Before I broke my old one, may she rest in peace.
Pieces.
What?
Pieces.
I guess, yeah, 2 pieces. Yep. But yeah. What was it saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh my.
Use the other brush for this one. Give that monkey a bit of a break. Never mind. I need the tip on it.
Just the tip.
It's a very small. I gotta paint the heads.
So the small tip doesn't matter. It's about the motion of the ocean. Something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, Sabres are first in their division now. In a 15-goal game. 8-7 against the Lightning. Yeah, what world are we in right now?
The bad place. We are in the bad place. It can not be more clear. It's not bad because your hockey team's winning. It's bad because it's
anyway.
side.
Trust me, I bet. Let's get some slut action there. Real.
Slanesh, isn't that the sluts?
Yeah.
The lizard sluts.
They're not lesbians, but they got a nice gray. I've been using it for the human parts of my horrifying army of the dead. I guess they're not dead.
If they're not alive.
They might as well not be. If this is living, like these guys, I'm pretty sure are lobotomites. Like these are the lowest class.
What is your issue, Mister? Oh, he's still so interested. It's dead. It died.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Hopefully that doesn't mean there's more. I really don't want that.
He's smart enough to figure it out.
Yeah, the cataphrons are like, yeah, just lobotomites that we stuck. So, AdMech lore. When they enslave people, they lobotomize them and then plug them into machinery to make it work using their bioelectrical signatures.
I mean,
That's what these guys
doesn't
do.
everyone do that?
Yeah. But even for, like, the most useless of things, like, this guy's function is to open the door.
Yeah, no, it's capital.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is cute. This is cute. It's not bad.
I saw a house that had a gradient like that in its stairwell.
I love that.
Yeah, it was $1 million home. Yeah.
You got paint. I got chalk. I get color.
Each floor of this house was a different color. Green going up to yellow.
Interesting. Okay,
And the stairwell, it gradiated between them. It was... I didn't notice it until I was leaving.
Where was it?
Over in Blackmouse. Literally down the street from my shitty-ass apartment.
Oh, so this is like a long time ago.
Yeah. So it's probably a much higher price now.
Yeah. Of course it is. It's like everything.
What is my function? Eat ass butter. Yep. That's my entire army.
Hey.
Yes. Grease. From Heinz. We're dirty people, sweetie.
No, I'm not. Most certainly I'm not. You are. You're very dirty.
Don't need any Slanesh on the tanks themselves. Do I make the treads black or do I make them scrag? They're black or brown.
Which two?
The treads to go on the opposite of the silver. Or do I just keep them lead belcher?
I think lead belcher's fine. I think it looks good as is.
Lead belcher's just kind of my fill-in color. If I don't feel like doing something, like a lot of this wiring. But that could all be
wrong with that.
Oh god. Manipulus, come here. I need to see your eyes. Your pretty, pretty eyes. Okay, human eye blue. Storm Eagle.
He's that.
He's Buffers.
He's very cute.
He's Doge.
He's doing.
In the back of that. I need you to be a tip again. Little piston. It's a piston, but Aethermatic.
Good boy. There you are.
Trying to get that nice sloppy sound.
That's a good pussy sound, man.
Thank you, sweetie.
Welcome.
Sounds like paint the industry. Gonna feel like my tummy, boots in a dryer. Alright, brother. I mean, all things considered, I'm almost done. At least in my mind.
Hi.
Like, I'll do shadings and washes after everything's put together.
My brother in Christ, can you chill the fuck out? I mean, I know the answer is no, but
Say it's 10 o'clock. He needs to have his Zooms.
I literally took him for a W word at 6 or whatever.
I don't know.
So, like, there's no reason for this. Okay, so this.
How's the final product look? That's good.
Feel bad for him.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, it looks good.
that's part of the matters. Yeah, I think we're done. I don't know if I want to do anything in the actual gearage.
Yeah.
Like, each major cog is a different color.
Yeah.
If I really wanted to, I could slap the walls on them. Yeah, let me look for just a touch of gold. Oh, touch of retro. There's some over here still. Yeah, there it is. Right there. Get your little nibble.
Where's my mark? I did a swatch test. I know I did.
What's happening? We're gluing the cataphrons into place.
It's Dark Sage.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. All right. I'm done for the night.
Cool. That was fast.
It's been 2 hours.
Fast.
That's about usually what I do. 2 to 3, depending on how in depth I'm getting with whatever I'm doing. Because everything already has a shade of green on it. That's cutting like half an hour because that's the main color
Yeah.
and everything. But I did everybody in green the first night. Let's do that. Get a good cross section here of the boys. Oh no. Oh, that's not bad. Reverse that cross section. Unzoom the camera. Up to odds. The focus on them. Great. Them some good looking boys.
They are.
Once they dry, we'll stick some arms on them and have some actual proper looking. But until then, we'll have time, honestly, all week to paint after we do this. So until then, props. Not seeing you. Yeah, that's it for tonight. So enjoy your evening, everybody. I release you. Get out of here, you animals.